Greetings, shoppers. Thank you for joining me tonight for a variety stream. I did not know what to play, and some of this might be stuff I've played before, but it's been a while since I've done a Switch variety stream, and I thought I would give it a try. Okay, so this game runs like absolute hell, but it's called Ages of Mages, and you can choose between these 4 little guys, and I think this is the little healer guy, so I'm gonna pick this one. It's a drop-in, drop-out kind of situation. Husby played it with me before, but I'm gonna just be playing it solo for now. I always pick a healer if I can. Before we get too deep, I would like to kind of do some housekeeping things. And that means, by the way, this runs like dog shit on here. So that means I want to talk about Thursday and Friday, which will be my streaming days. One day we're either going to be doing Astral Ascent as a one-off, Husby and I on Friday, or we will be starting Cat Quest 3, so let me know what you want to see or which one you'd like more. Also, I am still thinking about doing that 6-word story stream so that I can kind of go through the guidelines with you as to the one contest I have available and see if you want to learn how to write some 6-word stories. Get a little chance at some money. It's not something I run, but I've submitted there before. Just letting you know, I did not win, so we can do that as well. I'm not going to be doing the stream for the Magic the Gathering cards until after it gets colder, like later fall, because I don't want to be sitting on the air conditioner with my microphone. Okay, so we are the mage and we have to take care of everything. Now, I'm not sure how to do this anymore, at least some of it. It's been forever and a day since I played this. And this might not end up being a variety stream. This just might end up being an Ages of Mages stream. If it is, I apologize. I'm not sure. I keep pacing around like all the video games we have and computer games because I'm just not sure what to play. I'm like, do I start Fields of Mystria because it's in 1.0 finally? Do I start, you know, going through demos to see if there's something I really want to play? I have no idea. Oh wait, my magic is gone. Hang on. I forgot about that. I don't remember how to get it back. There we go. So you also have to be smart about your magic usage. You can't just spray and pray, which is not great for me normally. Alrighty. I don't remember if we have like ultimates or anything like that. And there are a lot of loading times. Things slow way the hell down. We've had crashes, etc. Make me stronger. Okay, thank you, my sweetheart. Okay, well, I'd like to try this. They're not going to give me a choice at the beginning. A summon golem. That sounds like a very useful spell, actually. So, glad they made me take that because I have no friend to help me today. But yeah, just let me know if you want me to do the writing stream and if you want me to, which game you'd rather see me play. Is there anything else you would like me to eventually go back to or start that you know of that I have? Let me know. I'm thinking of doing, for the other day. Now, this is not a definite, but I'm thinking of doing I'ma Let You Cook, which is the roguelike cooking game, sort of, and I don't know if that's one stream or a full playthrough. I like the game so far, and I've had it for a while on computer, so... Okay, they gave me my magic back, so that's good. Fuck. So, we might be doing Cat Quest or Astral, and then I'm gonna let you cook on top of that. Let me just summon my golem. Maybe it'll give them something else to focus on. Besides me, it would help if I actually, you know, shot at the right person at the right time, because there are only so many. Ooh, new wand. Hang on. It looks like that one's better for me all the way around. Okay, you win. Whatever the fuck you are. Get with... I don't know which button that is, Shelpers, actually.
What the heck? Is that left bumper?
Left bumper, it sure... Wait, isn't? Is...
Or is it the back one? The back left? I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember how to get these, but maybe I can't afford it? I forget how to...
Oh, yeah, you're just short of it.
Damn it to hell. Isn't that always the way? And I don't think they'll let me go back, so... They're just teasing me. They're like, so close to Luca. Are you close, baby? Get fucked. And not in a good way. But yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out what to play lately. I think about something and then I'm like, no, I was just gonna play the Tetris 99 marathon mode, and then I'm like, nobody's gonna want to see me play like 2 hours of Tetris marathon mode. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I think. So I was just gonna say forget that noise, and yeah. I wonder if I can summon twice. Nope, doesn't look like it. Which is fine. Oh damn, my money goes away. Isn't that the way of it? But I am glad that he gives me something to shield with, sort of. Let me see what's over here. Oh, they look like money barrels. At first, I kind of thought they were like fire barrels. I don't know. Wow, there's quite a party down here for my golem, and he's freaking gone now, so that sucked. Okay, I'm gonna have to go downstairs to get those. But yeah, it sucks that this game runs so poorly. It actually will eventually suck the fun out of it. We almost don't have Prime anymore for Amazon. Our free month is almost up, so I've watched a couple other horror movies, and we gotta talk, Shelpers. Okay, so a few years back, I watched something on Huluween, because Hulu has like the holiday anthology stuff from Blumhouse, and it was called Uncanny Annie. And I think I told you all about this movie, where it was this group of kids, teenagers, your 20-somethings, whatever, who cares, and they're going to play this board game and for Halloween at this house, and they had a friend who had died in like a hit and run and stuff like that, and it was about their secrets and lies, because it's kind of like Truth or Dare, except this creature eventually, this demon, this whatever, witch, whatever you want to call her, they summon her as the first like penance for not doing the dare. So you have to actually spell out Annie's name in order to win the game, and to do that you have to beat the challenges and whatnot. And of course, some of the challenges are terrible, like hurt yourself, hurt someone else, etc., and all this. So the reason I'm bringing this up from years ago is I watched a movie recently that was heavily advertised years ago called Truth or Dare. And it was about this group of 20-somethings in this house. Hold on. I think I see increase maximum HP. Then again, rock your basic skill. So my basic skill can go up. Ooh, my penetration can go up. Yes, we love a Peggy mommy. Okay, hold on. I like the penetration, but I am a life whore. We all know that. And I apparently can't do anything else. Increase maximum MP, okay. So it seems like I can only take one for now. I think this guy has the ability to heal eventually, but anyway. So in the movie Truth or Dare, it starts out in the 80s where this like group of friends. Okay, what is here? Let me check. We're like playing this game, and of course it's a bad game, and it has you hurt yourself or other people and like everybody dies, and then this one girl, it says like dump acid on your head, which of course don't do that. Okay, am I still out of money? Probably okay. I love the color of this one though. I wish I could have picked one up. I thought I had enough money for it now, but maybe I did and I just don't realize it, but it should have not been there if it was true. I can come back. Okay, this is where we are now. So in the 80s, this group of kids like almost all died except the one that poured the acid on her. And then these kids go to this house and play Truth or Dare, even knowing like at the end of the night what happened all those years ago. Now, I find this disrespectful as shit, right? I mean, can we all just agree on that? Like, these people lost their lives in this house for whatever reason. Maybe they were dumb and just let the game go too far. Maybe they were being stalked by somebody and it made it look like they were all accidents. Whatever it was, there were a bunch of kids that died. So of course they go and have their little pre-Halloween retreat. Yes, it took place around Halloween, though most of the kids were not dressed up in Halloween clothes or costumes. And the first one was like, the one girl with her best friend who had a boyfriend was like, tell everyone, you true or false, you slept with, and it was the girl's boyfriend, and she's like, no, of course I didn't. And then everybody got a text that said liar. So the game's not off to a roaring start. And then what happened was she admitted it, and of course it hurt her friendship. And then the second guy went and it said to put his hand on a hot stove. Now, the timelines of this are not clear because the game is basically, there's a demon, and just because you decide to play Truth or Dare, it decides to mess with you. Like, no rhyme or reason. I thought it was because they were in that house and maybe the house was cursed. You know, that kind of thing. Nope. You just play Truth or Dare, and occasionally during Truth or Dare there's a demon who wants you to hurt yourself or other people or expose your lies and use your fear and whatnot. So it was so unbelievably similar to Uncanny Annie. By the way, this game is on easy and I'm getting my ass handed to me. Oh shit. I haven't used my golem either. That might help, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but that might help. My golem might be, you know, able to take some of the lumps for me. I got rid of something that was actually helpful. I need that back. Hold on. I can't dive out of the way, so. Alrighty, we got it. We're gonna take that back. I wish we could sell this, but we can't. We just have to leave it. But yeah, it was such a similar setup. I mean, you didn't conjure this demon, but there was still like a female demon, and you had to survive how many rounds, and the rounds made you like hurt yourselves or each other, and there was a like an unfaithful thing going on between some of the people, and it was like these two besties and one of the besties' boyfriends. It was literally like that. At one point in the story, there's like a hit and run type situation. In each story, that was the same. I mean, it was like so goddamn similar. It was unreal. The way it ended each time was not the same, but by the way, I have no hit points left. None. I'm living off of pubic hair. Oh my god, nope. Nope. Please leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. I don't have any HP. I don't have any MP. God damn it. Yeah, I know. They're humping me already. Well, that was that game. I could go on to something else, I suppose. I could go back to this someday. Okay, level 2. Healing yourself. Yes, I want that. Thank you. So much better. But I'll probably do something. Well, we'll go one more round or so. I told you I'm not guaranteeing like how many times I switch games, but yeah, there were so many similarities to this. I think the one was bloodier. Like the one that was like a bigger budget was bloodier. The one that wasn't just Hulu exclusive. But yeah, it was not great. I was like, oh my god, this is such the same movie. And it was. And some of the timelines didn't match. Okay, I'll explain that too. In this movie, you're supposed to be able to have 3 rounds of truth or dare, which of course you don't pick the truth or the dare. And in 48 hours, if you don't do everything, your life is forfeit. But yeah, when the challenge pops up and it's like, jump off an 18-story roof, okay? The challenge then becomes, you have to do it in 2 minutes. And it's like, how is it 48 hours if like in 2 minutes, you have to decide whether you're gonna jump to death or it kills you? And by the way, that's not something you can even like figure out for yourself. How are you supposed to like make that choice? And some of it was very, very Saw-like. Some people got off way too easy. I felt like for the most part, the girls suffered more. Because at 2 different times, like, a guy was taken out in a very, let's say, easy method compared to the women. The women were left mostly to suffer more. One woman had, like, instantaneous death, but the other ones, like, did not, for the most part. My god, this is uneasy, by the way, Shelpers. This is uneasy. Let me just see if I can heal. Yes. We're gonna just heal. We're gonna take some stuff. I wish I could sell that. But yeah, I hated the fact that they were so damn similar. And the thing with the Critter and the Truth or Dare movie is that it wasn't good enough. Like, they were like, okay, do this one bad thing. And it was like, okay, we're gonna do this one bad thing. And then it's like, no, you have to do it to completion. You have to do this specific thing. It was like, hey, you're the demon. If you don't give qualifiers when you give the test, you shouldn't be able to say anything. I'm very, very serious about that. And they did not give qualifiers at all. About what they wanted, about what they had to do. Like, one thing was like, eat this really bad thing. And of course the girl was like freaking out. And she ate some of it and she's like, okay, I ate some of it. And then the thing pops back up and goes, all of it. And it's like, no, no, no. You don't get to decide that. And with Uncanny Annie, at least they had to summon this creature. This game, there was no summoning. There was absolutely no summoning. You just played the game and you were caught or not caught. So I kind of feel like that was also a bit ridiculous, to be fair. If you summon or whatever, I mean, that's, I don't want to say that's on you, because a lot of people don't believe in that kind of shit, but it's more on you than just deciding to play a game and then having everything go pear-shaped, you know what I mean? I was just so disappointed with how similar it was to Uncanny Annie. It was absolutely unreal. I was like, are we sure about this? And they're both from Blumhouse, so it's not like they could have been like, we don't know what you're talking about. It's like, okay, are you... I know there are like many zombie movies, but they're not all the exact same as the same as each other, even if they do have quite a few similarities. Okay, there's something else up here. We tried to watch Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage. I'm not a big fan of like hard-boiled detective stuff, so... Okay. We're doing penetrate enemies. Increase the amount of your maximum MP. I would like that. I picked summon golem. Does that mean like I already picked it? Excuse me, is he stronger now? Like, the world may never know. But yeah, later on, there are so many enemies in this game, it's unreal. Okay, we're gonna try a different game. If I go to Monster Rancher 1, we ain't getting out of that hole. We are not getting out of that hole. I swear to Christ, Shelpers, we're not. I played a few levels of Super Panda at one point, so we're gonna see if I can do a couple more. You know, just for variety's sake. But yeah, I could play the top-down game all the way to completion as well. I like that game so much. Now, we did a sound test, but not with every game I have. So... Oh no, you don't have to keep looking. So I'm just saying that this might not be optimal in every way, but that's fine. We'll see if I have any kind of possibility. One of the bad parts about doing these kind of streams is that I don't always remember what the controls are for each thing, but I will do my level best. So yeah, I was disappointed with that one, but there are a lot of movies nowadays that have the whole, it's a game and there are like demons or your friends are actually trying to kill you and it's trying to make it seem like it's an accident or whatever. You know, fun things like that. I don't know why I'm down here. Oh, thank God. That worked out for me, actually. There are a fair amount of iframes in this game, and I forgot about that, so... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Do I have any sticks to throw? No, I don't. Oh, boy. I'm playing a lot of games where the, stuff is limited, I suppose. Well, there we go. There are some sticks. Might be a tad louder than the last game. Do you want to adjust it or do you think we're good? I will leave that up to you. You are my tech guy. He knows what he's doing way more than I do. Okay, I didn't turn off the mouse either. I don't think. I just left it go numb, so.
Hang on, I need to do this.
Yep, that's fine.
We're gonna try about here.
Okay. Yeah, we might have to make all the adjustments on the fly. Sorry, everyone. Thank you, honey. Okay. Oh, fuck me, I'm going high. Oh, cool. Ah, no, not cool. Okay, we do have a lot of bamboo now. Bamboo grows really fucking fast. I didn't know I got hit by that. Or I could get hit by that even. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, how do I... Okay, am I just supposed to miss him? I guess so, but I didn't. Okay. I only have 1 HP left. 1 HP in a dream, Shelpers. The physics in this game are a little bit off-putting. I guess that pudding would be butterscotch. Okay. I'm trying to get in the hole. Okay, maybe I have to break another one. Fuck. Okay, yep. Seems like it. Oh, okay, I don't have any more sticks. That was a bad idea on my part. I really need to watch how much I have. I'm not jumping on that shit. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. That's very slow. Okay, oh, fuck me. They beginner's trap. They put that right by the fucking... Oh, man. Okay, that was hysterical, honestly. Oh, my butt. There's a rock in my butt. Oh, shit. I really have to be more careful with my bamboo usage. And, yeah. That's not the best thing that I've ever done. Remember, I'm not very good at things like this, so... We could be here for a while just making like one level of progress, which is fine. Okay. I don't need to go underneath there, so I won't. Alright, stick? I guess so. I wonder if there's a limit to the sticks I can hold. Aha, nope, nope. Let me just go down here and get this stuff, and then I can leave if I want to. I will try to do that, actually. Let's go up this time. Aha! Great idea. Great idea, Toluca. Oh god, I'm not going after that money. I'm not that greedy. Okay, the timer is counting up instead of down. I was like, oh! Okay, that was a much better idea I had right there. Applaud me. Thank you, Shelpers. Oh, god dang it. I totally didn't do that accidentally. That was something I totally wanted to do, and I did it with precision and intellect. And not internal screaming, thinking I was making yet another mistake. Okay, there we go. Fuck you, Mr. Buzzsaw. My Christ. Dang it. I hate wasting my bamboo. Okay. Oh, are you joking right now? I don't want to go down there. 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 My goodness gracious. Okay. Aha! I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Looks like it's actually something for me, but... Oh boy. Okay, nope. Slid right off. I'm doing well. Fuck me twice. Oh, look. At least I'm not starting over at the beginning. That would suck. Okay, I accidentally threw 2 sticks. I'm just gonna try to avoid those things. And I have no more sticks on me. Lovely. Rips off a tree branch. Slow, slow. A game for literal babies I'm having a freak out about. Seems legit. Okay, I can't jump on those fucking things. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay, we made it. I thought we had 3, but hey, it works. We're moving on. Ah, nope. No, fuck that noise. I freaked out. I absolutely love auto movers. By the way, it is an auto mover. I can't choose to move forward. So this level is an auto runner. Okay, thank you. That was fun. Pump, 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 die. I'm used to when the wall comes at you, you're still able to adjust your pace. That is not the case on this level, Shulpers. That is definitely not the case. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. No. How in the Freemasonry am I supposed to do this? I know there's probably a way to like time your jumps exquisitely. Okay, at least I did that somewhat better. Oh, I didn't know that was a good thing to do. Okay. I think I gotta partially determine when to... Okay, I don't think the wall's gonna get me if I can outrun it. So I have to just go and focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, that works. Okay, I messed up the star. That's awesome for me. Love that. Jesus Christ. I am not used to these kind of auto runners. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try not to hit the coins and stuff. I'm just gonna try to like not die. Okay, nope. I needed that. Shit. Oh, fuck me twice. This is gonna be so hard to not be able to choose my speed. Yep, I can't. I was trying to hold back to see if it would at least let me slow the hell down. It doesn't. Wow. Well, this might be where we have to stop the panda adventure already. Because I've never had a level like this before where I had to do everything exactly because of their pace. I thought, you know, Mario's was bad when you got to the walls. Nope. Oh, wow. I think I'm caught. You don't want to see me do that for the next 100 times, I don't believe. If you do, well, you can let me know, I guess, but Jesus. Oh, Melanta. Let me find something else to play. Arcane Arts Academy, you're gonna love this. I'm being a little sarcastic. It's like a weird point and click at points. I don't know how to describe it. Cubic Games. Square root of tree. Sounds like something you'd say if you took a certain mushroom. Okay, there is multiplayer in this game. Okay, I don't remember this game at all, by the way. Okay. I can go through this, I suppose. Everyone has their idle singular merchant with their... Okay, yeah. So this actually is where I can buy stuff for my room at the academy. I should see if we can restart the game somehow. I don't always know. Let's see. Settings. Yeah, I have it on easy, but here's the thing about that. I might not want to adjust that. I'm trying to find where you would delete it and restart the game, but essentially you're a witch and you find out and you go to this academy and now you help people, but I wanted to start over. Okay, story. But then it wouldn't tell me how to play, so I'm not gonna bother, I guess, with this because I don't know how to delete it. That's alright. No one knows how to do anything. Otherwise, I was gonna play it for you. Let's see. I don't think I finished Dandy Ace for all of you. Fave Farm had a great aesthetic, but it ended up sucking dick in the execution. Someday I want to play this with all of you. Let's see. We'll try Spirit Roots. I know I had it at the beginning, but let's see if I can start the game over again. Play. Nope. I don't think I can start this one over again either. I really wish I could. Hang on a minute. Settings. Let's see if I can delete it. Game difficulty. Easy. Okay. Play. I beat this, but it wasn't very good. Yeah, like I said, the unfortunate part is I don't have any of these. Thank you. But yeah, I don't really have like the story on this one, so it's gonna be hard for me to like tell you what this is unless you guys don't mind like just coming into stuff in the middle. Yeah, I want to quit. I'm gonna come back, but I think I'll go to the new level anyway. How are you, Shy Guy? I wish I knew how to like do some of this stuff where I'm at the beginning, but this is my next level. You have to save your people or something in this game, I think. Oh, I might have just played this on stream for all of you. I have no idea. I don't remember. I'm replaying some stuff that I... Oh, one hit and I'm down. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't know what to play. I'm really not sure what I'm doing a lot of times now. So I'm like, well, nope. I thought that thing was gonna crush me up there. That's why I didn't go, so... Okay, what can you do for me? Okay, if I hit you with my stick, I can bash you open, and I guess that works for humans too. Okay, got my checkpoint up. And should I hit him with my frickin' stick? I guess so. Haha, no fuck. Okay, I need to figure out how to kill this thing. Okay, if I keep pinging it, will it go and... I mean, no, it won't. He knocks back with my stick, though. Okay, so I have to melee him to death. Okay, that makes sense. Like I said, I don't remember the story, so I can't tell you some of this stuff, but... I have a lot of stuff on computer, too, that I should just... Malanta, what did I do? What did I do? God dang it. Yeah, I didn't know what to play. That's kind of why we're here. I have so much stuff and I'm just... Okay, that was my stupid fault. I clearly see... Okay, hold on. I did something wrong. That was my fault. Okay, just keep hitting him. There we go. I could clearly see the bad stuff. Oh, didn't know that was down there, though. I'm sorry. I don't even know when it gets cool down there for you all. Is there even a cool month besides, like, January, February? Okay. Don't fall down there. Okay, we made it over the hump. Oh god. More platforming. The Luca can't platform for shit. And now we're all the way back here. I'm gonna need like a, every 3 feet, some kind of a thing where it doesn't matter anymore. Game, could you get on that, please? Aha, okay. No, game, please. I jumped and that's when it took over. Okay, game, sure. I see you, game. I don't know why I have 3 special balls over my head. Most men have 2 balls, but I have 3. I am the ultimate man. Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna play the Witches Academy game that you could see, and then it didn't start at the beginning. So many of these games you can't pick a new game. So I'm like, son of a beanbag. But we'll just have to do what we can do. And then when I inevitably can't make it more than 3 feet of progress, we'll just switch to something else. Oh, bullshit. I'm gonna call bullshit every time I lose. That's how this is gonna work. There we go. And I know it's not fun seeing me fail all the time. And I'm not phoning a friend. I'll just switch the... Fuck me. I tried to not jump straight up. There we go. Down there is death. Okay. Okay. Up and over. There we go. Up and over. Up and over. There we go. There we go. There we go. Please, Lord. Aha. Okay. Uh-huh. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Aha. Okay. I don't have to drop down, but I'm scared. My body is like quivering in pain and anticipation. I don't want to die right now. We got through that one area. I just don't want to die right now. Okay, jump over. Very good. We can slice this with our sword. Okay. I'm scared to go down. I'm scared to go down. I can't see what's down here. Fuck me twice. Hold on. Fuck me. I have to go all the way back now. Man, this game is brutal for someone like me. 1 step forward, 12 steps back. Oh yeah, allergies suck. And I did not know this, but you know how you can outgrow some of your childhood allergies? Well, you can get a bunch of allergies as an adult, so that's fun. Because I'm having like allergic reactions I never had before, and I'm like, how am I getting these allergic reactions? And my body's like, I'm not gonna tell you. Like sometimes after eating I will just have like hives and stuff, and I can't tell because it's like all different times and all different when I eat, and I have no idea. Okay, I just got back to people like a day or two ago as to like people had been waiting like close to 20 days, and I hated that, but I finally got through to them. So yeah, I'm not good with correspondence. There should be 3 me's. One to handle all my correspondence between editors, friends, etc. Then one to handle like all the stuff I want to do. Oh, hi. Didn't know what was going on for a second there. All the stuff I want to do as Toluca, and all the stuff I want to do as my real life. I honestly didn't know what I was going to stream tonight because I was so caught up in the whole not knowing what to play. But, okay, they don't let me stay there and rest. Okay, sounds like a plan. Oh, nope. Fuck. You gotta time that better, Toluca. Okay, they kissed. I'm gonna wait. I don't have the right angle. They're gonna kiss again? Oh, fuck me. This game requires more timing than a turtle probably possesses. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Toluca, no. Uh, Jesus, okay. You gotta learn the pattern. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You gotta learn a pattern. You can't just keep running. You can't just keep running. I'm gonna try it though. Okay. Ooh. Okay, they kissed. Go up one, then wait. They kissed. You can go up this way first. Nope. Shit. I tried to jump the other way thinking that one was coming in later, but yeah. Oh my. I'm being utterly silly. Yeah, I can't imagine finding out you have a deathly allergy when you're an adult. I mean, and as a kid it sucks too, but if you know from the time you're little, at least you can, you know, get your EpiPen. Imagine you just are 40 years old and then you get a peanut allergy and nobody knows what's happening to you because you were never allergic before. That's scary as fuck, honestly. I can't. Most of the stuff I've gotten as an adult, shit, I forgot not to stand there. Most of the ones I've gotten as an adult are just annoying. Like this food allergy I have now, I don't know what it is. But after I get the hives and stuff, I am lucky enough to start having an asthma attack. And I can't tell you what causes it. All I know is that when I end up with some... Fuck me. When I end up with some kind of welts on my face, the hives, I know that I have to make sure I have my inhaler afterward, because within a half an hour of the hives appearing, I will have an asthma attack. And I'm like, son of a bitch, but it's not like I can help it. I don't know what's causing it, so... Nope, don't go up, don't go up, don't do it. Okay, do it now. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm like, I'm so close. And then the game's like, oh, really? I have so many games waiting to be played on the computer. And I don't know, there's one that's kind of like Brotato in a way, except you're this robot and you can actually dodge, which is really cool because you can't do that on Brotato. But it has like this grid system for upgrades and I'm not sure how to work that yet, so. Okay, there we go. I do know that when I was a kid, I was allergic to grapes, and I'm not allergic to grapes anymore. Which is amazing because grapes are one of my favorite fucking fruits, so... And I've had to give up so many of my favorite fruits for one reason or another, or only eat them in moderation. Like, because of my acid issues, I can't have oranges anymore. And bananas actually make me have severe heartburn. Don't ask me why that is. You would think that they wouldn't, but they do. So I can't have bananas, I can't have... Fuck me sideways. This is gonna be one of those painful things to watch. You know it is. I was hoping to get at least one level of the platformers and stuff done, but this is gonna take a while. But yeah, we did try Spider Noir, and while it was kind of interesting, I don't like hard-boiled detective fiction, so it was really not something I enjoyed all that much. And it's not the show's fault, it's just... Oh yeah. I've had the whole... You have chronic pain, let's try antidepressants. It's like, really? Are we really doing that? Are we really playing that game? Like, you know, being in chronic pain all the time can fucking make you depressed. Oh, fuck. Okay, I forget how to jump through that. Maybe I should watch it more. Because this one is, you know, up and over. Okay, try to jump this way? Fuck me. Okay, hold on. You didn't die. It's fine. Okay. the shit. If I were playing this game as a full stream, I would ask Husby to help me with this section, but I'm not, so... Okay. Oh, fuck. I swear to God, I'm not gonna get this done. we might as well quit until... so it doesn't become like the stream that never ends. Everybody's having flashbacks to the 4th fucking Crash Bandicoot when I killed the first boss. And how it took me over 150 times. And I'm just like, no, Shelpers, it's not gonna be that bad. Spoiler alert, it is that bad. I wonder what I should try next. If I go to Monster Rancher, that is going to be the end of the stream as far as, like, I will be stuck on that thing forever, so... We can probably play a little bit of something else first. I don't know what, though. We're going to do Croc World, fuck it. Then again, Croc World is another fucking... I have a lot of platformers on here, and maybe you don't all want to see that all the time, so... I could just, you know, put it in and go. It doesn't really matter. Let's try a little bit more of Ember Knights. We did play this for you as a one-off, where we both played it, but yeah, it's like my chronic pain can make me fucking depressed. By the way, I love their name, Doom Turtle. That's such a fucking awesome logo. Not biased at all, by the way. But yeah, Ember Knights is the top-down roguelike, so I like it. Yeah, I get that. I like a lot of fruits. I like a lot of vegetables, but I have problems. Like, I'm not supposed to eat capsaicin. So anything spicy I'm not supposed to eat, which we all know why. And I'm not supposed to have anything raw. So I can't just like chow down on a carrot or like a bunch of broccoli or anything. I have to have it cooked. Certain greens I'm not supposed to have a lot of because they have vitamin K. Vitamin K thickens your blood, so on and so forth. And I'm on blood thinner, so... Okay, let's see. I can't upgrade. I can equip that. Okay, I can't purchase that. I can equip one from each line. So, max HP, or you heal when entering any room. Yeah, 4 is not a lot. Let's see. You deal bonus damage, or you deal bonus damage to whatever in bosses. I'm not going to get to bosses. We might as well try that one. Okay, let's move on. There's also boss rush mode and stuff that the guy in the hat told me about. But yeah, I'm not supposed to have anything spicy. Like, I'm not supposed to have a lot of peppers. I can't have anything raw. I can't have anything with too many seeds. Like popcorn. Popcorn is like shrapnel, so I'm not allowed to have it, even though I do. I'm not allowed to have salsa, even the mild stuff. And I'm a salsa fiend. I can't not have salsa. We had chicken tacos today, and... Okay, so if you're a salsa fan like I am, the organic salsa from Aldi's slaps. The mild organic salsa, the Aldi's brand, it slaps. It absolutely slaps. I love that shit. Restaurant quality shit right there. Right, ouch. Okay, there is a dodge button for a reason, Toluca. Use the damn thing. But yeah, it absolutely positively slaps. I am so thrilled by it. Plus, the Aldi brand that is not organic isn't that much cheaper, and they close it like it's Fort Knox. So some of the things at Aldi's, I have a really hard time opening, and so does Husby. So it isn't just me. It's like we have a jar of pickles from Aldi. Okay. Next room is skill select. Got it. I thought I had to pick that up right now. I don't. It's for later. It's for later. Again, we need to go forward. Okay, here we go. Skill select. Cloak and dagger. I forget how to maneuver this close to me to read. Damage and burn nearby enemies. Ooh, that sounds fun. I love damage and burn. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's my Y skill or whatever you would call it. X on this thing, probably. Yes, you would. The top button, in other words. I love salsa. My mom ate it a lot and she kind of got me into it. I like spicy things too, but I'm not allowed. My stomach would never forgive me. Which is okay in a way, but not in others. So, you know, with being fat, they tell you that the reason you're fat is because of the way you eat. And here I found out, like last year, I think it was, that you can end up with acid reflux disease if you have spastic cerebral palsy, because the insides of your body, including like the closures around between your esophagus and your stomach, spasm. So this whole time everybody's been like, well, you're a fat fuck, Toluca, and I'm like, yeah, I get that. It's actually not the reason. It's my spasms, so that's cool. Or it's my spasms with being a fat fuck. Let's just be fair about this. So, okay, what is that? My new weapon? Is that a new weapon for me? No. Then what was that I picked up? I don't know. I really need to remember. Hang on 1 second, everyone. I need to remember how to do this. That ain't it. I forget how to do this. Oh yeah, okay. You hit the one button twice. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. We'll do that next time we make a selection. How about that? Okay. This room, it says Gem of Ability or Gem of Precision. So I don't know. I need more precision in my life, sure, but we'll try this. We can always figure it out later. Oh, later dater. Ah, holy fuck me twice. So I was gonna put more stuff on here to try, and little did I remember that Husby had some of it on his system, and now I have to actually sign in to fucking Nintendo to see the stuff we have, and we did not have to do that before. And I'm just like, what in the Sam Hill? Huh, interesting. I like ketchup. I just as a little bit of a, you know, whatever, not as a thing I eat a lot of, only when we have certain types of food. I have ex-cousins and stuff that would eat ketchup on everything, like ketchup on eggs, and I'm like, what the fuck? Ketchup on eggs sounds absolutely horrible to me. It wasn't to them, they loved it, but yeah. These were the same cousins that taught me you could actually, let's say, eat hot dogs without cooking them, so you could just take them out of the freezer and like let them thaw a little bit and then eat them. And I'm like, who the hell wants to eat cold hot dogs? Yeah, I don't get the ketchup on eggs thing. Trust me, I don't. I mean, not to yuck someone's yum, but I'm just like, how? Okay, I'm gonna light you on fire. There we go. Let's cook that worm. The worm, let's cook that worm. I'm not doing the best here. Okay. Is there anything in this waterfall? Looks like there is. Okay, this way says extra ember or extra gold. I don't know what the hell. I'll go ember, I guess. I think ember might be something that goes through the entirety of the playthrough, not like the permanent level ups, and the gold is like your temporary level ups. I'm not sure. Okay, holy. Oh, baloney. Oh, shit. They had to give me a parting gift. Of course they did. Oh, and I'm not even done. Okay, hold on. Alright. I would like some healing, please. Can I get a healing? Probably not. I would have to, like, cry if Husby had this on normal. When I'm with Husby, he wants a bigger challenge, and then... And then I don't know if I can actually, you know, lower the difficulty for reasons, and then, yeah. And then when I play it by myself, because we play it on my file, then I have a worse time, because Husby's like this mega gamer, and I suck, and then this stuff happens, so. Ember Knights is actually a very highly rated game. To be fair, on the cold hot dogs, though, that was like when we were camping, and my ex-aunt and uncle had to get us ready because my mom and dad had to go to an unexpected funeral that night. So they were like packing up the campsite, and then they just took the hot dogs out of the cooler and they're like, eat these. And I'm like, what? I must have been like 4 or 5, I don't remember. It's like, what do you mean eat these? Hold the heel, sure. All of that, eh? Not that I'm not grateful, but I'm not grateful. Aw, man. Boss time? No. Just a room full of bullshit like before. Okay. Spinning like a top. Oh gosh. Let me just, try to get this going. Now I can give you guys damage over time. Oh, okay. So delightful, so wow. Okay. We're good. Okay. Man, that was a lot. So this week, I'm not streaming until Thursday and Friday. So that's something to remember. On Tuesday, I have a meeting with my insurance. By the way, mini boss, just a little bit of mini boss. No. Just a little bit, a soup Shauna boss. Just the tiniest little boss that ever was seen. The tiniest little speck of a boss. Fucking, I hate bugs. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Not that kind of bug. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Fucking burn. Burn. Okay. How did you get tornadoes? That's not a you thing. You're just a busy little bee. Okay, hold on. Let me grab some of that healing. So, for some reason, we have Colonel Chicken back here. Some KFC in the beehive, which is one of the only reasons I'm probably still alive, to be honest with you. We're good. Okay, we're not good. Suddenly, he took like half my fucking life. Oh, fuck me. I couldn't roll. I was stuck against a wall. Yeah, I'm not a fan of hot dogs. We eat the beef ones on occasion, but I'm not a big fan. We have a hot dog place in town here, and they came from Chicago to give us like Chicago hot dogs. And I ate there once. It was decent. But I'm not a hot dog fan, to be honest with you. Okay, let's see. Relics. Can I upgrade something? Can I upgrade anything at all? I can upgrade this thing. What about this thing? Okay, what the hell is this now? Gain 20% bonus damage when you are below 25 HP. I think that'll happen fairly fucking regularly. I don't know about y'all. I just saying. My good golly goddamn. Okay, somebody wants me here. Add something dust to Ember Shrine. Sure. I don't know what that does, but I'll do it. Maybe it'll make you horny and give me some powers. Use Ember Shrine. Okay. I can change my color. That's nice. I can change my look. I only have the bow for my character still, but that's nice. So you can change the way you look. I just happen to really enjoy purple. I liked camping, but my mom would always say that you camp simply because you learn how to enjoy home more. We didn't have an RV. We didn't go to cabins. We had tents. And every time we would go camping, eventually it would pour. There would be a downpour. It was horrible. Mom said we could eventually sell our services as rainmakers. It was not optimal, let's say. Or we could have the rains come. It was terrible. We would actually get rained out so badly. Our tents would collapse. Mom would have to dig trenches with a serving spoon around the campsite. It would be horrible. We would just have there would be hot days and everything, and we're so glad we're going to the lake. And the lakes we are in Iron Mountain and stuff like that, so it's a while away for us. And it was so nice to be there and everything. We would go to Iron Mountain, Michigan, and Lake Antoine, which I think is also in Upper Michigan. I haven't been there since high school. The year I went into high school, maybe, so 14, 15, whatever it was the last year I had gone camping. And it was really bad. One year we had to actually sleep in the van, and then it got really hot after the rain and sticky, so we had to keep the van windows open. Bad part about that, the van windows didn't have any kind of covering on them, of course, because most don't. And we either had to let in a shitload of mosquitoes with the heat, or any kind of breeze at all, or we had to just, suck it up and keep the windows closed and fry. So that one night we were blistering hot and we all had a shit ton of mosquito bites on us. That was fun. Like I said, Mom wasn't wrong when she said it just makes you appreciate your own bed more. And I gotta tell you honestly, sand and wheelchairs do not necessarily go hand in hand. Because I would get stuck in the sand all the time near the lakes. I've never been to the ocean. We would always just camp on lakes. So, and it's really hard to get through sand in a wheelchair. So, yeah, I'm not a mountain climber either. Trust me on that one. If I would have been born any taller, there's no way. All you people that walk, I'm how can you do that? It's too high up off the ground. I can't imagine walking. It just doesn't make sense to me. You're on these little tiny things and you're up 5 feet, 6 feet. No, thank you. Okay, your first weapon hit on an enemy. Your skills deal bonus damage and poison. Nice. Gain 15 armor when you defeat an enemy. You gain +1 armor. Well, let's see how that stacks. Probably not well, to be honest with you, but we're gonna give it a shot. Anything that keeps my sweet big ass alive, we're gonna give it a try. Okay, this is the ability and this is the power. We're gonna go power. We'll see. Nope. You know, they give me a warning and I'm just like, I don't think so. Okay, stick and move. Nah. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Stick and move, stick and move. Sometimes I face tank a little too much. Alright, that's fine. Although I've seen some people like climb rock walls with their wheelchair literally strapped to them. They have manual chairs that are light. But I've seen more than one person like climb a rock wall with their arms, with their fucking ass strapped to their wheelchair. And I'm like, oh, if your arms give out. You know, most people when they climb a rock wall, they use their legs. But we can't, so... Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I do not want to be up high. I am not. I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid of everything. Not water as in like I don't bathe, but like I've never learned how to swim and I freak out like in deep water. Like if I can touch the ground and only be up to like my shoulders on my knees or something, I'm fine with it, but yeah. I've talked about Charmed in the show Charmed way back in the day and how they had a demon that could kill you based on your fears. Okay, what is this? Gold or... I'll go Ember. Because I think Ember is what I need to upgrade the stuff at the thing. So, yeah, they had a demon that could find out your fears and then use it to hurt you. And he had to use the one you're most afraid of, and I'm like, well, good luck with that. He would try to kill me, and he'd be like, I'm going to use what you're most afraid of, and I'm going to be like, good luck with that. And he'll be like, oh my god, fire, water, air, like, like there's just so many things I'm terrified of. And it's like, how can you be this scared? Like he's fucking ordering me a counselor or some shit just to like get some of it fixed so I can be afraid of one particular thing the most. Yeah, you can get food poisoning from seafood, but apparently you can get food poisoning from anything nowadays with our government. I.e. the diarrhea lettuce, so... Plus, there have been more reports of raw milk poisoning or illness, which you should not drink raw milk anyway. Shelpers, don't do it, don't do it. That's not a good thing to do. There's a reason why we have pasteurization with our milk. And then you get these stupid people going, well, when my grandma was a kid, we didn't have pasteurized milk. And it's like, yeah, you didn't, but did you boil it? Well, yeah. Well, guess what? That's a type of pasteurization. Good fucking job. They're acting like it's formaldehyde or something. It's like treating it with heat and stuff. I mean, my god. Okay, vision or health? Technically, I would like healing. We'll go here. We'll see what I can do. I know it doesn't heal me up that much, so maybe it'll finish me off. I don't know. Meaning top me up. There we go. Ah, full health. Very nice. I didn't have to use everything. Pretty sweet. Now it's time for a mini boss almost. I think it's after this room. Okay, come on. Come on. We don't have to do this shit. Right. It was like, do you know how many people got sick with raw milk? And that's why they actually had pasteurization? That's why they found out how to do it. That's why Louis Pasteur actually figured out the method. Because people were dying. People were getting ill. Kids were dying. I mean, not that they really give a shit about kids all that much, or they'd have, like, free food, better medical care, yada, 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 yada. Oh, you're a different type of boss now. That's interesting. Did you see that he has fire tornadoes now? That is pretty slick. And then he only, like, does one thing for now. So are you gonna be an easier Godzilla or a harder Godzilla? Mothra, whatever you want to call yourself. Let's find out, shall we? Okay. It's all good. Everything's fine. Fine, I was gonna say. Didn't mean to say fuck. Everything's fine, I was gonna say. Okay, he's trying to stab me with his butt. Only my husband can aim his butt at me. Only my husband can give me a butt I want to touch. You keep your butt away from me. I'm actually doing well. I'm actually doing fucking well. But yeah, there's something called, I think, appeal to antiquity or whatever it's called. And it's a fallacy. It's like when people say to me now, or just say, well, I can say the R word now because people used to say it. We used to say it all the time on the playground. And it's like, but we used to say a lot of shit when we were kids. It doesn't mean it's okay. Okay, heals, hit points, I actually don't need that.
Somebody said they should have played a game online.
Oh yeah, and the same person that I heard making that argument recently, though he is not the only one. He was talking about how, you know, because we used to do it as kids, it was fine. And it's like, we used to, like, talk racist shit and stuff as kids all the time. Some of us did. Are you telling me you never heard the N-word on the schoolyard? As a kid, like, as an edgy teenager, you never heard that word. You never were around, like, an aunt or an uncle that said anti-Semitic jokes, etc. Because I was. I was around that. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, whenever you use a skill, your weapon attacks add burn for 3 seconds. 1 second, Shelper, sorry. Whenever you use a skill, you throw a snowball that deals damage and freezes. Or roll the dice, dealing damage to the enemies and generating a bonus effect based on the dice roll. I guess we'll try this thing. I guess we'll buy this thing. But yeah, and the same guy, the guy that I heard that appeal from most recently, the appeal to antiquity, which it's always like, well, we used to do X, Y, and Z, so it's okay to do it forever, or blah, blah, blah. That's a fallacy, by the way. We used to make it used to be okay in a lot of places, even in America, to have slaves. Was it ever okay? No, it fucking wasn't ever okay. So, just because people did it, or sometimes people still do it, doesn't mean it's a good idea, doesn't mean it was just because it was legal doesn't mean it was right, essentially. Exactly, I mean, we grew up. One of the harder things, though, is, like, not my age, but people more like your age. or people in like their early 20s or whatever. I would say people like past their early 30s didn't have it as bad, but like when I used to be cringe, like most of my cringe days or whatever, I think, okay, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I was around people that said racist shit. So when I was like 7, 8 years old, to make the adults laugh, I would parrot what they said. But when I did that stupid shit, I learned that it wasn't good. And by the time I was 10, I wasn't doing that shit anymore. Whether to make them laugh or not, because it's not funny. But here's the thing. I wasn't online from the time I was like 5 years old. So there is not a video of me at like 9 saying like a really bad joke and then somebody going like, ew, did you hear what she said? Like, we should cancel her forever. I mean, I was like 8 or 9, so technically people would be like it was the adults around her, which is true. But, you know, if you're from the younger crowd, you were probably online a lot. And you could have had the stuff you said as like an edgy teenager recorded for prosperity. There's been a lot of people who've had that happen to them. They've been on the internet since they were 14 years old, and they'd be like streaming and shit, and they would say something really fucking dumb. And then when they are like 29 or so, people are still holding it against them. Like, oh, when you were in your teen years, you said this online. And it's like, people did dumb shit when they were younger. And when we get older, we learn from those things. But since it's online, it can actually kind of haunt you forever. The dumb shit you said. And when I got a little older, the adults around me would still try and justify their like shitty jokes or their racist words or whatever. Like, well, it's just something we said when we were kids, or which is stuff people still fucking say now. Or it'll be like, oh, I'm not really like, you know, racist against insert group, or I'm not really transphobic or whatever. I just, you know, the joke is funny. Like, I'm not aiming it at anybody. That would be their excuse. Like, it's a joke. I'm not aiming at anybody's actual direction. I wouldn't say that to anybody, like in public or whatever, so it's fine. And it's like, hey, what you think ends up, you know, changing, and what you say ends up changing what you think. What you're allowed to be around, what you allow your kids to be around, changes a lot of who you are, what you think. People act like, no, it doesn't. Okay, say you told a lot of ableist jokes about how useless disabled people are, about blah, 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 right? So for all intents and purposes in this coming feature, I am disabled. So say you were talking about like forcible sterilization for disabled people, and you were laughing about it, and there were jokes about it. Like, it was like the funniest fucking thing you ever thought you heard. And imagine I'm your niece. Imagine I'm your granddaughter. Imagine, well, I don't mean you, Toluca. Okay, whenever you do a perfect skill? Okay, I don't know what a perfect skill is, but okay. Okay, whenever you stun an enemy... Okay, I'll take it. I don't know where we're putting that, but fine. Yeah, exactly. But I do think you have an obligation to show that you're not that dickbag anymore. Like I said, I would just like parrot what people said when I was really little. And when they would tell me, oh, you know, it's not really hurting anybody. It's not really hurting anybody at all, because I'm not like saying it to them, or I really don't believe that. It's just funny. I don't believe what I say. And it's like, but your mindset can actually interfere with your interactions with other people. It really can. It can kind of soften you up to what's permissible. And then you end up doing an asthma cocksucker and saying that certain people should not be alive anymore just because they cross an imaginary fucking border. Such a piece of shit, but there are a lot of people like him. So, yay for us. But I'm serious, if people honestly believe that, like, I think we're heading for an actual boss chamber. Oh Lord, pray for us now in the hour of our death. Amen. We're actual boss time, and I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Oh, aren't you pretty? And your name is Pizza. A really delicious thing to go with how horrible you look. I am so thrilled to meet you. Yes, I am. I just hope you don't want to eat me when I meet you. Fuck me twice. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. Time in, time out. Did you just call your friends? Ain't no party like a Mario Party. You're not supposed to call your friends, okay? It's supposed to be you and me. By the way, it looks like you don't have friends. It looks like you're using your children to get me, which... Buddy, like... No. Child labor is wrong, dude. Let your kids be kids. Let their memes be dreams. Oh, man. Let's just hope they're underlings, you know? Like really small underlings. Oh, yay! I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. I don't have you anymore. Fuck me. Is there actual... Oh my god, bigger ones now. Bigger ones now. What the hell? Oh, fuck me twice. Okay. Hold on. No, 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 no. Fuck me. I tried really hard to fucking run away. I have to remember not to try to face tank this. I wonder if there's healing in the back with those mushrooms. Let's take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Nope. Doesn't look like I actually have healing back here. Oh, fuck me twice. Okay. Let's go. Nope. I don't know if I'm blocking or not. Or dodging or not. But I'm not dead yet, so I think so. Okay, holy, no, no. No. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna freak out, and I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Ooh. Shelpers, that's like cardio for me. I fucking like tighten up like a motherfucker. Oh my gosh. You can't go backward. You can only go forward. You know, we all fuck up. You know, and I wish that weren't the case, but we do. Okay, can I open this? Like, hang on, nope. Don't hit that button. I wanted this. Okay, I did not, okay. Well, I can't get that, damn it. But yeah, we all make choices, and they're not always the best choices to make. You know, the quote-unquote funny thing is when my aunts and uncles and stuff were making those jokes, they would teach me ableist jokes. So it wasn't just like, you know, jokes about like gay people or Jewish people or whatever, they would teach me like disabled jokes about like how useless we were, or how if you left us alone we couldn't take care of ourselves, you know, fun things like that. Okay, I'm going to save and return to main menu though, because I don't want that to like, I don't want to use this up for the rest of it. But yeah, that was actually a pretty decent run, thank God, because all the other stuff I've been trying to play has sucked ass for me. You know what, I'm gonna end on a little bit of Tetris 99 marathon, why not? Like I said, you can only go forward. Like a lot of the things in our past, if we can't make them right with the people we hurt, all we can do is be a better person to people ahead of us. You know? Ah, shit. I don't want CPU battle. I mean, we could, but... I've tried my absolute best not to hurt people. And I think everybody hurts people, even if they don't do so intentionally. But all you can do is be a better person and move forward, etc. I think I turned out okay. Not great, but okay. Oh, fuck me. Retry. You didn't see anything, Shelpers. I should probably play the computer, honestly. Kind of make it more fun to watch. Let me try that. That way you have something to watch other than me trying to build up and tear down. I don't like doing T-spins, so... we're just gonna do level 1 for now. KO badges, I start with 0. This is just the offline. I don't have online still. I have it on easy because I have not played Tetris in a hot minute. I can tell you almost everybody I've heard, at least that I know about and everything, but it really doesn't help, you know, just beating yourself up. Like, by the time I was in high school, I did all the ally stuff and whatnot. Like, I was called a lesbian in my high school because I did a gay rights presentation. Because I had a friend who was gay. And I knew several other students who were. And every time they would talk about their presentation in speech class, they would be like, we're not going to talk about gay rights. And we had to talk about a civil rights issue. And I'm like, well, why the fuck not? And they'd be like, we don't want targets on our backs. I'm like, but for some of these people, they know they're gay. Like, some of the kids, they knew that. I don't know why I just did that. Don't ask me. But yeah, some of these kids, it was known they were gay. And I'm just like, but people know, so it's fine. And they're like, it's not. And I didn't understand at the time that, you know, you get less flack if you try to be as not, you know, different as possible. And part of that was because I was always different. Like, I could not hide my differences, you know what I mean? Like, it was not possible. Why does everything shift over? I'm using the D-pad anyway. At least that helps me a little bit. I do not T-spin. I will not T-spin. Well, like I said, all you can do is try to be the best person you can be. I honestly think I'm kind of in the middle of the road. The majority of people in this world are the middle of the road. I try to just be on the better side of the middle. If that makes sense. Like, I would love to be like, I'm an amazing person. I'm one of the better people in the entire world. As far as like how helpful I am and how kind I am. I'm not. I just hope to be kind of And they're killing me. We'll try it again. I just kind of want to be the best person I can be and closer to the side of good. I want to help more than I hurt. I want to do better for the world than worse. I'm not ever going to be a saint. But I hope to make differences in the world when I can. Okay, let me focus on my attackers. There we go. That way when shit goes sideways, they can start sucking my dick. It's delicious and salty, I hear. I've gotten a couple acceptances recently, and one of them was fairly big. And it's a fairly well regarded publication, so that was nice. I'm not sure what entirely to think about it yet, because I asked that the payment they're going to give me go to a local place that is an organization that helps people. So we'll see what they have to say, but since they like activism and whatnot like I do, it should be fine. No guarantees, of course. And like I said, we're still doing that thing this month sometime about the 6-word stories, and hopefully some of you will submit. I like to do nothing but Tetrises until I get to a certain point, but that's not going to happen. Okay, let's put you over here. Attach you to this. Very nice. Ooh, better. This is better. Okay. Okay, I have a lot of people aiming at me now. Uh-huh. Okay, that's 50 players and I have this many friends. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, Puyo Puyo we have, I think. Puyo is a lot harder, I feel, than Tetris. People can feel free to disagree with me, but I feel that way strongly. Puyo is a lot harder because of the colors and stuff. I used to be a real big fan of Mean Bean Machine. Like a really big fan. So, but I suck at it still. Husby's actually pretty good. But I do feel like the people who play Tetris have an unfair advantage over the people who play Puyo in that version, but I could be wrong. Like, I get my ass handed to me playing Tetris and stuff. At one point, one of my brothers got so mad at me that playing against me that they actually said this was the only thing I was good at. Yeah, me too. But let's make it harder. But yeah, my brother legitimately said this was the only thing I was good at and would ever be good at. Not gonna lie, that hurt. I know I kicked his ass, but still. At least he thought I was good at something, I guess. I mean, small mercies or whatever, but... Okay, I am blocking myself in. This is not appropriate. And some people tend to go after those who have, like, stacked themselves into oblivion, and that is kind of where I'm going with this, so... Oof. Okay, next one should be a definite Straight shot. But we'll see. Like I said, I watched a guy who used to play Tetris all the time, and he used to T-spin this exact game. He used to T-spin and like bait people. He used to like build till he was only like 3 lines left, and he built in such a way he could T-spin over and over. And he would actually start singing away as he was like T-spinning and getting people to like, you know, bait him because there's a way to do it when they're almost dead. And it was something really interesting and amazing to watch. Just him singing away and like killing all these people with his blocks. It was fantastic, honestly. Big fan. I don't even remember the dude's name, but that was so cool to watch. But yeah, I loved Mean Bean Machine. It's how I got to learn to play Puyo Puyo. I like these kind of puzzle games, but if you give me a puzzle game like that has other stuff in it, like Zelda, nope, not for me. My brain is like, we're not doing puzzles right now, and it will just shut the fuck down. And it's like, are you joking me? And my brain is like, I assure you, I am not. We either play total puzzle or we don't play puzzle at all. And I'm like, well, that's bullshit. And my brain's like, it's your fault. So I don't know why when there's action adventure and then there's a puzzle, my brain is like, nope. I think it's just two totally disparate things and my brain just can't handle it, but who knows? Okay, we're fine still. Yep, we're gonna take them out in a minute. There we go. 10 left. Okay. I'm slowly creeping up the difficulty. A lot of people who do YouTube and stuff, they actually work and stream or whatever. I mean, yeah, not like Mr. Beast or whatever the fuck, but a lot of VTubers and YouTubers and stuff, they have real jobs and they do this as a hobby. I mean, my vocation is a writer, which I'm not making a shit ton of money on, sure, but very nice. Okay. Now we can do at least one more with difficulty increased. All right. You know what? Let's just, for the sake of LOL, since this is our last fight, let's get kicked out by the level 5. Okay, fine. I will glom onto all of you. They probably can build up way better than I can, to be fair. Holy shit. It's like being in a room full of snipers. Jesus Christ. But if you have more people aimed at you, then every line you do is more like difficult to... I fucked me. I so fucked me. We're gonna retry that. I fucked me. That's not appropriate. I just... Damn it. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. But yeah, everybody has some kind of a talent or whatever, so... And I think more people have more than one talent. Some people go into YouTube and stuff because they don't want to work, and then they figure out, you know, how much work it is. Or the fact that it's really hard to gain an audience, because it is. I mean, real talk, I've been streaming like, what, 4.5 years? My audience hasn't grown at all. But there are reasons for that. It's just reasons I can't entirely fix, unfortunately. I think it would be okay if I could, like, totally rebrand and if I didn't talk politics, if I didn't bring up anything personal, etc., 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 i.e., if I were like the things I didn't want to be or do, where everybody felt like parasocially connected to me, but I didn't feel anything for anybody else. That sort of thing, you know. Oh, fuck, I screwed up. And I can't restart again, so we're gonna have to do this again. I don't know why my controller does that, where it's like, you actually pressed off to the left and down, and I did not do that, Shelpers. I don't know if I'm just being silly and don't remember how to use my Switch controller, or... I am using the D-pad, yes. Oh, the D-pad on this is screwy? You have to. You can't use the circle pad, the stick. You can't. You just can't. So, yeah, it says I do over and down, and I swear to Christ I don't. And as I watch it go, it's like, hey, get ready to get screwed. And I'm like, but I'm not lubed yet. And it's like, it doesn't matter. Okay. But yeah, there might come a day where I just don't do this anymore, even as a hobby. I don't know. It's hard to say. On demand is easier for me in a lot of ways because I can, you know, do videos and stuff when I'm ready, but also my life gets hectic enough where there would be times where my brain would just talk me out of it, like, oh, you know, you don't have to do it, like, you can catch up later, and then all of a sudden it would be like 4 weeks since I last posted, and then I wouldn't do it at all. So, but yet if I'm not feeling well on a day I say I'm gonna stream, then I don't get to do that, and it becomes difficult to get back on the horse. So it's a hard position for me to be in, to be honest. But I do the best drugs I can. They're gonna be like, what? That's from a YouTube poop with Wilfred Brimley, and he's like, do the best drugs you got. It's just a poop. It's not real. But I do the best I can to entertain, to be here, to whatever. But I have to come to terms with the fact that this is the pinnacle of what I'm going to achieve as a streamer. And I have to decide if that's okay or not, ultimately. I don't know if my D-pad can be recalibrated. That is a great question. That might be something Husby would have to look into. I barely play this, the Switch anymore. Mostly, I play the fucking computer now with my 8-bit do, whatever. I play a lot of computer games. We have Cat Quest 3 on computer that we might get into. Astral Ascent is on the computer. We just have so many different computer games. I hardly touch this anymore. You know, they want us to pay for online. They say we don't own games. The virtual card thing Nintendo did really put me off of them. Like, there are just so many things, fuck me twice, these companies do, where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that shit. The fact that they retroactively did the game card lost them my business forever. If they wanted to do that with the Switch too, yeah, I wouldn't have enjoyed that, but that was their choice and whatnot, to give us a game system and then say, by the way, how we told you this all works, how you're used to it working, it doesn't work like that anymore. It's like, fuck you. Because we didn't have a choice to say we didn't want this stuff, and you didn't give us a fucking anything. And I know they're allowed to switch up anything they want on us. Doesn't mean they should. Fuck me twice. I will admit fully that that piece was my accident. And I'm not going to be able to get to my reserve at the bottom. Fuck! That was just bad timing. Okay, hold. Shit. I'm dead. Alright, Chelpers. I think that'll do it for today's variety stream on the Switch. Next week, like I said, Friday will be with Husby, where I play either Astral Ascent for a stream or we start Cat Quest 3 together. I'm not positive what Thursday is going to be. It's not going to be the writing stream yet. I have to prepare for that. And I have stuff to do next week. I have an insurance meeting on Tuesday. Saturday is like a family day. I'll tell you all about that probably on Thursday. But I hope you're doing well and that you are going to have a fun, week. And I will see you on Thursday. Bye.